So I was watching this pipe fitter and pipe welder video. I loved it so much, I wanted to explain to you exactly what's going on and why they do what they do. So if you look right here, you see the chain that wraps around the pipe, and then also you see at the end of that, you have some bolts with like a little handle on them. That wraps around the pipe, and it's to align the pipe, so it's even all the way around and there's no offset. Each time you tighten the bolt, it pushes the pipe to the other side. You see that little piece of metal right there? That is a wedge, and it's exactly like it sounds. It wedges between the pipe to give it the perfect gap so they can weld it and get a nice even root pass around. Well, so in this section you can see how they actually get the pipe in the trench. You can see those lines hanging in the background. They're craning them in. It's dangerous and it's hard to get the pipe in here by hand, so you gotta crane it in. You notice the metal bar right here? That is actually part of the shoring system. That's to keep the walls from caving in on them while they work and killing them. You'll see them wrap the welding leads around. That's just that's just so it's lighter on them, it's easier to move around, and it's not laying in the dirt. There's nothing too special about that. They have a timer. I'm not sure what the timer is actually for. Here we see the pile of sand. So from the pipe and joints they already welded and laid in, they're covering it with sand to stabilize it. Typically when you set pipe underground, you're supposed to have a certain depth of sand underneath it and above it and around it. And then you're supposed to come back and compact it to really get that sand in everywhere so that pipe doesn't move. Of course they have the ladder so they can get out of the trench. This is interesting. They're using the torch to burn right where they're gonna weld. That serves two purposes. One, to kind of get off any dirt and debris and burn out any junk and mill scale off the pipe. And also it acts as preheating the pipe, so when you weld it, you don't start off cold and you risk lack of fusion inside the pipe. They're doing a pre-grind, that's great, to help get extra clean, so it's as clean a material as you can get when you do your root pass. And here we go with the root pass. Look at that, beautiful. Okay, awesome. So you see right here, they are welding downhill. You will see this a lot in any kind of pipelining job. You'll see this. Construction, you don't really see it that often. A lot of construction commercial pipe welders don't ever weld downhill at all. Most of the time when you use a standard rod like 7018, if you go downhill, you're fighting against gravity and it's gonna mess the whole thing up. You don't wanna do that. With 6010, which typically is what they use for root passes, downhill is perfectly fine. A lot of guys actually will weld downhill on every single pass. Most of the time they do downhill 60-10 for the root, and then the rest of it is uphill. Hopefully you like the summary. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. And I'm definitely gonna do more of this because I love this type of stuff. Thank you.